I think today is a good day because we are one step closer to something that Europe has been aiming for years, to make the European Union more sovereign and resilient in its digital payments. Today marks the beginning of the end of a decades-long process to achieve that goal. It is a good day to demonstrate a real commitment to that objective, the objective of European sovereignty and of improving the lives of our citizens and the strength of our economy. But let me be very clear. Our commitment must be unwavering to the goal itself, not to any single instrument to reach it. Today is a good day to see whether our political drive is directed towards a tool or towards the purpose that justifies it. For me, the answer is very clear. In my view, the debate on the future of Europe's single currency must remain broad, open, and grounded in up-to-date evidence. That is the most responsible way to legislate, by looking at data, at market dynamics, and at the progress taking place around us. The market responses to Europe's needs 3 years ago are not the same as of today, and current payment markets landscape are changing so fast that it is unlikely to be the one present in 2029. We need a future-proof legislation that is predictable and provides incentives to all parties to do their best to contribute for a more efficient, innovative and sovereign digital payments market. That ability to evolve, to legislate in tune with reality present and future must be the driving force of this process. Otherwise, we risk creating a framework that is outdated even before it enters into force. When I ask myself what European citizens expect from us, I doubt that many feel an urgent need to create a digital euro. What they want is to keep paying easily and safely for the daily transactions. The most recent Metroscopia survey on the digital euro from July 2025 makes this very clear. Almost 70% of Europeans see the digital euro either not necessarily or barely necessary. That should make us rethink and refocus on the real ultimate goal, to build an European response to strengthen our sovereignty in digital payments, and with a wide vision about the available tools. The starting point is simple. I simply do not give up on what for the past 25 years has been considered the first best option for Europe, that is, reducing our overdependence on non-European payment providers. That remains the only legitimate motivation for any European initiative in this field. My draft report proposes a nuanced, balanced and constructive response to that challenge by differentiating clearly between the offline and the online digital euro. For the offline digital euro, the draft report proposes a tokenized version of cash, not account-based, with no intermediaries, but device-to-device, fully privacy-preserving by design and AML compliant, that can also work without internet connection and with no impact on financial stability. In short, plain digital cash. And as for cash, full support to its development and distribution. For the online digital euro, however, this is where the main risks arise, from bank disintermediation, deposit outflows, direct competition with private scheme, and as for any account-based payment system, privacy considerations. That is why I propose that its development should be conditional. It should only proceed if no private sovereign pan-European payment solution emerges before the ECB is technically ready to issue. In other words, the ECB should step in only where there is market failure. This approach serves 4 common European goals: proportionality, competitiveness, stability, and sovereignty. The offline digital euro meets all 4. The online, if the proper conditions are not met, could endanger them. Again, let me be very clear, this is not about being for or against the digital euro. It is about making it fit for purpose for the real problems of European citizens and the geopolitical risks. That is why I move away from binary positions. The approach in this report is enabling, not prescriptive. It does not seek to force private solutions to succeed, nor does it assume that they will inevitably fail. My role is to make sure that we do not create a regulatory framework that prevents or discourages innovative, scalable and competitive European payment solutions for having the chance to contribute to our resiliency and sovereignty. We are closer than ever before to achieve European payment sovereignty. Finally, this debate on retail digital euro should not overshadow a broad consensus that I think we all share on the wholesale digital euro, where progress can and should move forward without delay. Colleagues, I begin by saying that today is a good day, and I truly believe it, because we are one step closer to achieving what Europe has sought for decades. Whatever name the financial instrument carries, digital euro or pan-European sovereign retail payment solutions, let us stay focused on the real goal. The goal must unite us, a more independent, more competitive and more sovereign Europe. Thank you very much for your time and patience.